Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on IOTA. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about IOTA. Now this is a cryptocurrency I've been holding for quite a while. And I made videos on it in the past. And a lot of people couldn't see where IOTA was going in the future. Today it's much clearer. I'm going to point out a lot of use cases for IOTA in this video. And it's absolutely a hidden gem. And people need to wake up to what IOTA actually is and what it can do in the future before it's too late. I think it's still being very overlooked. So what do IOTA and Tesla have in common? Conquering the innovative and rapidly growing Internet of Things billion-dollar market with diverse use case. I always thought IOTA and Tesla would come together, and I still think they will in the future because of this right here. IOTA and mobility. As per ABI research, nearly 8 million vehicles will have self-driving capabilities by 2025. Furthermore, with advancements in Internet of Things, cars will be easily able to transfer and communicate their data using the IOTA Tangle technology. Also, the cars of the future will have fast payment technology for parking, tolls, battery charging, and other services. IOTA's DLT Tangle technology will also track vehicle usage and ownership while enabling fraud prevention, pay-per-use, and other usage-based insurances. All this shall happen in a completely decentralized environment over the IOTA DLT that is ensuring the security of data and that it remains tamper-proof. You know, think about it like this. Right now, you go buy a used vehicle. Say you hit the car dealership, right? You might get some of the facts on that car, but think about getting that entire car's history before you buy it. That's what's going to happen in the future, and it's going to be totally tamper-proof. But beyond that, look at the payments, parking, tolls, battery charging, other services that haven't even been invented yet that will be tied in as well. And that's why I said I could see Tesla utilizing IOTA's technology inside of Tesla vehicles in the future. The biggest builders in the IOTA ecosystem have joined forces to create a revolutionary new platform to drive enterprise adoption. Build 5 is the culmination of months of effort, and we are extremely excited to begin sharing with you what we've built and our progress growing the ecosystem through enterprise partnerships, use cases, and product integrations. We believe the Build 5 Association and the Build 5 platform will become the backbone of mass adoption for the IOTA network and will give both enterprises and individuals the tools they need to create novel, innovative solutions that will revolutionize nearly every industry. We hope you will join us in celebrating this monumentous milestone in the life cycle of the IOTA network. You know, that's what you want. We're early in the crypto. You want enterprise to come in. And once they do, that's going to be it. These cryptocurrencies are going to be at high values. They're no longer going to be sitting under $1 like they are today. I think once enterprise gets here, if you're not holding certain cryptocurrencies, you will be priced out very quick. The cryptos that to unlock Swift, Ripple's XRP, Stellar's XLM, and IOTA. And I think IOTA and Swift will come together in the future as well. IOTA, on the other hand, offers a unique solution to the problem of scalability within blockchain technology. Its protocol allows for secure, feeless transactions between devices on the Internet of Things, paving the way for a new era of machine-to-machine transactions. You know, machine-to-machine transactions, it's hard to even fathom how big that's actually going to become. Think of smart houses and smart cities and all the machinery around us communicating with each other. That's where we're headed in the future. IOTA, how IOTA is revolutionizing the manufacturing industry. Now again, remember I said about Industry 4.0. Siemens is using IOTA to track the movement of goods throughout its supply chain. This has helped Siemens to improve efficiency and reduce cost. Bosch is using IOTA to monitor the performance of its machines and equipment. This has helped Bosch to prevent breakdowns and improve quality. Volkswagen is using IOTA to create smart contracts for payments, approvals, and logistics. This has helped Volkswagen to improve efficiency and reduce cost. Now, inside of this article, they talk a lot about reducing cost. So we just talked about Enterprise coming on board. Well, Enterprise wants three things. They want it to be easy, like a quick transition. They also want it to be cheap, and they want it to be secure. And you can see real world use cases already for IOTA. But here are some of the benefits of using IOTA in the manufacturing industry: improved efficiency, reduced cost, improved quality, increased transparency, and enhanced security. It fits those three things that I just mentioned about enterprise as well. And you know, the supply chain is absolutely massive and it has some problems. IOTA can fix those problems in the future. But what about the energy industry? IOTA can be used to track the movement of energy and to monitor the performance of power plants. That's absolutely huge. Also, the healthcare industry. Again, it's very massive. Every one of us will need healthcare at some point in our lives. And then you have the retail industry. IOTA can be used to track the movement of goods and to monitor the performance of retail stores. So many use cases tied to this cryptocurrency. IOTA, Internet of Things. Now, that was always the one thing that people always talked about: Internet of Things. Everything around us is connected to the internet. In the future, that's going to grow out and expand year over year as well, adding value back to IOTA. IOTA will serve as a micropayment system for the EDAG City Bot. Now, I talked about the City Bot in previous videos, and back then it was hard to even picture it coming about, but now it's starting to grow out and expand. So EDAG City Bot head Johannes Barkman reiterated that his company is collaborating with IOTA in areas of micropayments. After a rollout at some airports in 2025, the CityBot could be deployed in a specific part of the city of Barcelona in 2030. So within the next 18 months, this will be rolled out in some airports. That's how close we are now. But think about it later. Once people start to see this technology actually being utilized, it'll gain momentum and start being used in cities all over the world. A new way to fight climate change. IOTA has partnered with tech giant Dell Technologies to develop a data-driven solution for the real-time tracking of carbon footprints. Now, carbon, I don't like to even talk about, but you know, once they're able to track carbon, then they could charge you for carbon offsets in the future. And again, the reason IOTA is at the heart of this is because that's where the money is. Pay attention, folks. Digital ID. By 2024, selected products will need a digital product passport for sustainability credentials. Thrilled to share a decentralized blueprint designed by Digimark Labs and IOTA to tackle key DPP principles. So digital ID is all the talk right now as well, because they're already saying once Web3 starts really getting moving and expanding and growing, everybody's going to need a digital ID to access Web3. They're also already talking about travel and digital IDs. They're going to tie this to every aspect of our life. And the reason I don't like it is because it's tied back to the World Economic Forum. But again, this is going to be part of the fourth industrial revolution. This is not going to lose momentum, in my opinion. Think I'm getting bullish on IOTA. They are everywhere. Web3, smart contracts, DeFi, and EVM support, digital identity, supply chains, Industry 4.0, e-health, smart cities, smart energy, mobility, and automotive, trademark East Africa, European Blockchain Partnership. You know, when I originally bought IOTA, it was so hard to see where this was going to head into the future. And, you know, a lot didn't happen at first. And I was starting to get worried because I was like, well, I thought this was going to be the future. And when nothing was happening, I kind of dismissed IOTA for quite a bit of time. I held it, but I didn't even look at it. Now today, I'm starting to see exactly how IOTA will fit into the new financial system, why it will tie in with SWIFT, why later down the road, Tesla will most likely utilize IOTA software inside of Tesla vehicles, because everything is headed in that direction. And smart cities, once we see one smart city fully built out, other cities are going to want to do the same thing. Then it's going to go into residential with smart homes and paying for energy usage as you go. But Industry 4.0 is huge, and digital ID will play in factor there as well. Because when you go and apply for a job, they're going to require that at some point. And they're going to know your whole health history before they even hire you in the future. Same thing with buying a car. You're going to know all the history of that car, because that's where we're headed in this fourth industrial revolution. But IOTA is going to be a major game changer, and a lot of people are still sleeping on this cryptocurrency. They need to wake up before it's too late. I think it's going to be a very high-priced crypto in the future. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.